Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is from tonight's conversation. I usually like some of the questions that the women come to ask, and in asking those questions, some of the women expose themselves, in different forms. So let's hear what this woman's question is all about today. I'm looking forward to this. I think
Is a man
Katie
who
should be here.
is
I like the
willing
way
to
she
take
always
care
gives
of you, the
answers.
kids, and the
Let's take a listen.
household, but has no ambition worth staying with.
When you say take care of, what do you mean?
He pays all the bills. He take care of the kids. He step in.
How he do that with no ambition?
No, he got money. I want more.
You know what?
And he's
I don't understand. How did he get to having all that money to take care of her and the kids and pay all the bills without ambition? Is
complacent.
that possible?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Ugh.
explain what she means.
Ah!
In the year when the job market is cooked, when the housing market is cooked, when people are walking away from their children, you got somebody at home that is paying your bills. He is taking care of you and he is taking care of your kids, and you are figuring out, should I leave him? Are you cool?
Unfortunately, for a lot of men, there are so many women telling them you have to be more ambitious. And it's because they want the ambition to look like what they want it to look like. But his ambition is waking up every day and going to work, waking up every day and showing up for my children, showing up for my home. Like, that's just as ambitious. You know how ambitious you have to be when you are going through depression. Your girl is telling you you need to do more, and then you don't feel like you're good enough, but she don't know the mental and emotional and spiritual battles that you have and how you still trying to show up for your home. That's ambition, baby. Take a moment, read, I think it's 1 Timothy 5:8. Because what it talks about is a man who neglects his home is the same as a man who denies his faith. This man is taking care of his home. There is faith and grace in that. He is being provisional. He's still leading. So we have to acknowledge that, because if not, you're going to lose that. Like, that's a gem, baby.
I make my own money. I
Okay.
make more than him.
Ooh.
Right?
Oh, okay. Now we are getting to the root of the matter. She has finally said what the problem is. She makes more money than him. I think that's where the problem is.
You said he
She's making
pays
more money
all
than
the
him.
bills,
And just
and
maybe
you make more
let me
money.
let her finish. Sorry, I'm trying to finish.
You mentioned that you make more money than him, and I want you to know that was not done by mistake. That was a systemic thing that was put into place so that the black woman can be elevated to start looking at they men like they're not doing enough.
No.
It is very intentional, the fact that you make more money, and even
I don't understand what she means. How is that systemic? How is it systemic? It's intentional for the black woman to make more money than the black man so that the black man will start looking down. So in America, as they are in America now, if a man wants to make money and goes out there to look for ways to make money, the system will stop him. But if the woman goes out there to make the money, the system will allow. Is that what she's trying to say? Like in America of today.
though your man is showing
I
up
don't
for you,
believe that.
you start looking
I
at
don't
him for
believe
like,
that.
why can't you do more?
The fact that this man is covering the bills, even though he knows you make more, let me tell you what he's doing. This man is willing to maybe put things on pause so that you can elevate. Think about it. What you make becomes almost just yours. What you choose to do, you have the freedom to pivot and pivot and pivot. Try this, go to school, because this man is saying, I'm going to sacrifice and take care of the foundational things so that you can have a choice whether or not you want to work or not. And so when you saying that man lacked ambition, I just think it's ambition in a direction you can't recognize.
Come on. Okay. Like, now I have two thoughts. The first one is what this guy just said. The man is actually sacrificing a lot, and he's actually a man. He's a provider man down to the core. Being a provider man comes, like, it comes naturally to men, but there are men that they deviate from it, and there are men that if they were to be in this case, that woman's money would be entering the family bills. We know it, right? that woman's money will be entering into the bills. She will be taking care of setting some bills in the family. But this man, because he's a provider man down to the core, he doesn't even care how much you're making, irrespective of the fact that she's making more money than him. He doesn't even care. And she being the wife that she is, like she's the way she's going, because she said the man takes care of bills. She didn't mention anything like she's paying anything. That means she doesn't even, I don't want to say what's in my mind, but she's showing herself. She's showing herself. That's the way best I can put it. She's showing herself. And here's another thing. I'm always mentioning that if you are a very ambitious woman, try as much as you can to pair up with an ambitious man. Because if you don't, this is my second thought now. If you don't, what then happens is example of what we are saying. You begin to resent your husband, and I'm sure she must have been trying her best to make sure the man do more. You're not doing enough, because in her eyes, he's not ambitious enough. In her eyes, I know you can do more. I've seen instances where you can do more if you actually put yourself to it, which is valid. Was another point. Is it that the man is ambitious for his own, in his own eyes, because he's making more than enough to take care of the family? Maybe that's what he wants. Some people are okay with the what they're doing, and we need to be careful not to project our ambitions on another people, on another person rather. We need to be very, very careful about that. Let's see what the people in the comments are saying. This person says, please leave him, he deserves better. Any little everybody will start saying, leave him. Why is it like leaving sounds so simple for when you're saying it to somebody until it's you? This person says she doesn't want to hear it. Yeah, that poor man. I'm sorry, that infuriates others as much as me. I know why it will infuriate a lot of people in America, especially women, because they have a lot of bombs as husbands and boyfriends. They go out there to do the work. They are the ones putting in a lot of work. Meanwhile, the men they have can never do anything. Someone say, girl, what? I feel like it was something that she wanted to say but couldn't say it. Like it's something deeper than what she's been spoken on. Yeah, like I really get it. And she now had to throw in that I make more money than him. There's something more. This woman, there's something, she's not really saying what the problem is, if we're being honest. I don't think she wants to say what the real problem is. And it's beginning to look concerned like she's actually fed of being with the man. Let's be honest. She's fed up. She's fed up. There's something more. And I think they are not connecting. Somebody said it's perfectly acceptable to desire more, but at what point does it become excessive? There's always more to be had, and honestly, there will always be more. That's the thing. If we don't learn to be contented, in as much as we are desiring more, but there are some areas that should be non-negotiable. We should be contented with what we are getting. This one that I have, I'm contented and work with it. We need to be careful in our desire to to want more. It's very, very important. You see, this is why conversations like this are important, so that we, the observers, or we, the ones watching, we learn, we pick lessons from it. How can we apply this lesson? How can I personalize this to myself? Which area of my life do I need to improve on? Which area of my life do I need to shine light on? It is very, very important. We are not just doing this video just for the sake of it or to point fingers at the woman. Let's also learn to personalize all these videos that come across on my channel. That's the essence to which I do this. I'm not just doing those like so we castigate the person, but we'll learn lessons from it. Especially if you're a single girl aspiring to get married, you need to find yourself, know yourself, ask yourself the kind of man you want to go the long haul with. It's very, very important, so that you are able to choose that man every day, loving him in words and in actions as well. Even same goes for the man as well. So that you not be the kind of man that marries a woman you are managing, then you now go out to look for a mistress, the woman of your choice. People actually do that. Very disgusting. But yeah, guys, see you the next video. Bye.